Hello Taurus, and welcome back to my channel. This is Delilah Rose and this is Delilahs Spiritual Spot, coming with your weekly reading, for October 12th to the 18th. I just got jumbled up on the dates here. So I'm going to use my psychic tarot here for our overarching vibe or message for this reading. So let's just, yeah, they're hopping. Right. Some of us are feeling emotionally withdrawn, right? When we're feeling emotionally withdrawn, we have this temptation to, this is like the devil card, to overindulge, you know, in food, in drink, in drugs, what have you. So this is a warning sign for many of us Tauruses that we need to get our emotions in check, because it is going to be to our detriment if we don't fix things. We're going to I want to just pull from my deck. This is Intuition's Past. This deck I created. It's not available right now. It's 33 cards. 2 cards came out. Right, a lot of us are dealing with this situation with gossip. Gossip could be making us feel anxious and full of self-doubt, which is feeding this temptation, because there's a lot of mystery going on. I feel like this could be related to a relationship where we're unsure about where we stand. This gossip going on about our significant other is causing us to emotionally withdraw and to get into bad habits. So I'm going to use my 5-cent tarot here to pull some messages. And while I'm shuffling this deck, if you please take an opportunity to go to my website. My podcast information is on there. I also do free readings on there. So if you send me your question, I will answer it on the podcast anonymously, but you will get a free reading. 2 devil cards. All right, subconscious, conscious, advice from spirit or outcome. God, Taurus. So we have the 9 of Cups in reverse. We have the Hangman. I'm gonna pull clarifiers for this because we need some clarification here. Yeah, Taurus, you're dealing with a lot. You're dealing with a lot emotionally. And it's a major thing here because we have 2 devil cards. We have the Death. We have Temperance in reverse. We also have Death in reverse, the Hangman. So you're going through major changes this week. And it's coming to a head. And I feel like it's going to be positive because of just the overall energy I'm feeling. You know, it's the rock bottom type of thing. So devil cards speak to addictions and overindulgences and just being gluttonous in this situation. So some of us are overindulging in food, in drink, in drugs, something that we are abusing to numb our pain. So subconsciously, you know this, right? You know you're doing wrong, and it's hard to change that habit. Clarified by this martyrdom. So we are making sacrifices for other people, but we're not taking care of ourselves, Taurus. It's time to take care of ourselves here, because if you don't, this can lead down a whole other road of further addictions, you know, so far down in the barrel that you can't come back out of, major anxieties. So we want to tame that. In the conscious mind, here's overindulgence again, right? You know, you're feeling overindulgent. You know you're doing this. Here it is 3 times already, but you're finding it hard to wake up from that because we're stuck in materialism. A lot of us are thinking about the material items we lost during this COVID situation that we're still going through. You know, money is important, but you know, your life is more important than a dollar, a nickel, a penny. And I want you to understand that, right? We have this Temperance card, so it speaks to imbalance. With this Nine of Cups here, it's emotional imbalance. It's also a mental imbalance that's going on here. And it's just wreaking havoc on your personal lives. It could be wreaking havoc on your business life too. The advice from Spirit here is to gain a different perspective. You know, it's also about letting go. Letting go the things you can't control. The only thing, Taurus, you can control is you. So make sure that we start working on these bad habits that we've created during this time of isolation, this time of not working, and try to put it into something positive. What's clarifying this is the stagnation, right? We are stuck. Many of us still are not working, you know, are not able to go to school in, you know, in person or work in person. It is suffocating us. And rather than suffocate you, try to take this opportunity to use the time to your advantage. Right. You've gone down this deep hole. Again, we have stagnation here. We have setbacks. You know, the Page of Materials, the Page of Pentacles, is setbacks in our finances. It's really affected us because Tauruses love to be comfortable. They love to get what they want when they want it. Understand that this had to happen. This was a completion of a cycle, not only for you, Taurus, for all signs, for the world. We had to go through this to make necessary changes to our environments. With the Five of Needles or the Five of Swords here, things are going to get better. There's a reconciliation period here that has to happen for our ultimate growth. This comes with self-acceptance. I wanted to give another card here. So this Eight of Needles, the Eight of Swords in reverse, is accepting ourselves, accepting the situation, accepting our faults, and moving on into better things. At the bottom of the deck here is the Emperor. It's upright. This is your ultimate outcome. You're going to come back into your power, Taurus. This was a very powerful reading, and I hope it finds you, and I hope it finds you in a better place. But this is what many of you are dealing with. Now remember, this is for all Tauruses, Sun, Moon, Rising. So take what resonates for you, what is meaningful, and leave the rest for somebody else. I'm Delilah Rose. This is Delilah's Spiritual Spot. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for joining me.